Whenever I die, I'm not dying too soon. It's gotta be better than this. Gotta be, man. It gotta be better than this.
All right, Kelvin.
Mm-hmm.
Kelvin, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
From Dallas, Texas.
Tell me about your family. You had mom and dad growing up?
I had no family. I was raised by my grandmother, my father's mother. That's the only family I really, really know.
Do you know what happened to your biological parents?
I never met my biological mom. First time I saw her, she was in a coffin. I was about 6 or 7 years old, playing with the coffins like, thinking of Dracula or something like that, This is how I really, first time I ever saw her. Very first time.
At her funeral?
No, at a wake. A wake. Like,
Awake.
a wake.
Awake.
And the woman I call her my mom. It's the only mom I know. I didn't know this lady that was in this coffin. And she said, come over here and see your mama. I'm wondering, got me confused because of the fact that, what is she talking about? My mama. I'm looking at her. And she said, no, that's your mama. Look at your mama. And I looked in the coffin. And she had an afro laying there, kind of light-skinned, kind of young woman, to me, as I can remember. So I looked and I went back to doing what I was doing. I don't know what I was.
You were 6.
I was confused. I'm confused about saying, come and look at your mama, then telling me to look at this woman. I don't know this woman, I don't know her. So I went back to doing what I was doing. My dad, I looked just like him. And I never really knew him. Only time, he told me when we was driving across in Dallas, Texas, they got a place called the river, across the river, where you go and buy liquor. So in other words, he was to the point we're driving back, I looked at all that water. It's a lot of water on both sides of the bridge, across the bridge. And I was like, boy, I love to swim in that water, you know what I'm saying? He said, you swim in that water, you're gonna get, it's all shit. Cause it's some type of thing where waste go.
There's sewage in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's big old lake, both sides of the thing, and I love swimming pools. And at the time, he said, you know I'm your daddy. I didn't know nothing about that. I just knew you talk to me when you come, but he was a very angry man. Cause how Jesus, when he's in the mirror, he looks in the mirror, he gets drunk. I knew he fights a lot. He was in the military, like the army. And but come to find out, I mean, he died when he was about like in his 50s of a heart attack. He had a heart attack and then went to the hospital and had another heart attack. His mom that raised me died before he did. 1977. It's the only lady I knew that actually cared for me. I didn't know nothing else. And I know these people, they say, well, this is your sister, I'm your sister, I'm your auntie, I'm your cousin, and I'm feeling that they are. But I'm still not knowing who my mom was. Don't know. I'm still not knowing who my daddy was. I say, I'm your sister. And they say, you just like your daddy. At that time, more, I didn't understand shit. All I knew is I really didn't understand.
You're just a kid.
it's so fucked up, but so many things happened through that my childhood that it's incredible thinking back on that. 2732 Custer Drive. You can Google it and see the house. And I asked someone one time, I said, you know what? Can you find places? And they Googled it. 2732 Custer Drive, Dallas, Texas. And I saw that house.
You bring back memories?
None of them good. That's the thing about it, man. None of them are fucking good. Nothing in that house I experienced was good.
Even with your grandparents? That was with your grandparents?
That was with my auntie. The grandparent had passed away. That's why I had to move into this house. On Alberta. Sergeant Walters. He was in the military too. That's a guy my dad used to fight with. He was in the Navy. My dad was in the Army. And I used to just hear him argue sometimes. But anyway, to get back to the point, on Alberta, I really don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name. Sergeant Walters. I don't even, he was a sergeant. I really don't know I don't even know the man. I think it was Willie Walters. I really don't even remember his name. And I slept on a pallet after she died. We lived, the woman that raised me, it was all right. They call her Big Mama. About maybe so tall. Lady, I slept with her in her bed till I was like maybe in the 8th grade. Yeah, she was a very, very abusive woman. Very abusive woman.
Abusive?
Abusive to the point as though she would put lipstick on and drink sometimes and watch me indulge with men. A man, it seemed like she loved hearing me cry. She loved hearing me say Jesus. When I'm getting sodomized by a full-grown man, you know, and I was saying Jesus, I was begging her. It was painful.
How old were you?
The youngest I can think of, when I think of the coffin, think of that. But my so-called brother was the first one in a bathtub to do it. I say 8, 9 years old. And he took a picture of my rectum when he finished. He just said, lay on the bed, lay on the bed. And then, you know what I'm saying, he took a picture of it. And showed his daddy, Sergeant Walters, which is his stepdaddy, the first man that ever slapped me. Slapped me, and I didn't know what all sex was at that age. He used to read these incest books, little books. And he had all this military thing. He used to read these books. But how I found out he used to read these books is because I was looking through the drawers and I found this book. And it was talking about incest. I'm looking at it, I'm reading it, and it was stimulating. It was exciting. I used to go to the restroom and the bathtub and masturbate, and I started using I used to use mayonnaise, but mayonnaise was the best thing I used. I had tried with a grapefruit. I tried with a watermelon, and I didn't like watermelon. So I tried to get some kind of, I was feeling something, but I didn't know what it was. And mayonnaise. But my brother, Eddie, we was in the bathtub, and he just said, stand up. Stood up. What's up? Because he didn't allow me to do a whole lot of things with him. He was like the person that had his own room, bed, everything. Everything he wanted, anything that he wanted, they gave it to him, bought him certain foods, everything. I was the one that I would have to sleep on the pallet, pick rabbits off this rug right here. I would pick every piece of rabbit off this rug with my bare hands. No broom. Every piece of rabbit. I don't give a damn what it is, Mark. I would have to pick it with my hands. Every piece of rabbit. It's nothing different. It looks nothing different than the house, 2732 Custer Drive. You look at the house, it had aluminum siding, backyard, front yard, and that's where I spent a lot of time. It's like shit.
Did you go to school?
I went to William Brown Miller. I went to school. Before I went to school, I did the rug. Washed the dishes, and then went to school. But doing the rug, watching, okay, I'm cool with that. But when you shut that door in the kitchen, it's frightening, because you shut that damn door, then Sergeant Walters come in. Big, tall man, had one eye. He had a glass eye in the medicine cabinet. He would walk in there early in the morning, because I slept on the pallet. I didn't sleep in the bed like everybody else. I slept on the pallet. And I was woke up early in the morning, because he wakes up early in the morning. Go in there in that kitchen table. He used to do me on. I sit there, broke, boom, boom, boom. And my auntie, Alberta, used to be at work. And she came home and said, I did it. I did that. I did it. He did it. I can say he did it. And then, I get a whooping and with a extension card, man, I'm talking about so many strips and bruises and bleeding. I hollered, Jesus. Jesus never helped me, man. Jesus never helped me. That's why I tell people now today, how the fuck you gonna talk about Jesus? Jesus couldn't help his damn self. How the fuck he gonna help me? He got his ass whooped talking about he didn't make no sound. I be damn he didn't. If he getting whooped with all that shit, I bet he made it sound like, motherfucker, no, okay, all right, I'm cool. Be damn if no man gonna make a sound like that, getting their ass whooped like that. And now I know why my daddy used to cuss out Jesus in the mirror. See him talking about, woo, 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 woo. I go back in there and say, Mama, Jesus and cussing out Jesus. I mean, Dad and Tom and cussing out Jesus. I call him Tom. I call him Tom. I didn't call him Daddy. I didn't know what a daddy was. What the fuck? What is a daddy, man? What is a daddy? I didn't know what no daddy was. I didn't know no marriage was. None of that shit. None of that. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what a relationship is now, man. I don't know none of that. I'm the age I am. Mother, I don't know how to. I don't know how to shit. But I don't have any kids. But don't want none.
You ever been married?
Never been married. Never been. I've, only thing I've done with a woman's when I early. People get the wrong impression. It's hard for them to understand that all that intimacy shit and all this. I don't know what a woman is. I know what a man is. And that's the only way I know how to treat. The only way I've been treated is by that. I mean, I talk to these guys. I'm comfortable with them. I can talk to them, but they know some things that went on. I mean, I look the way I do, and people misjudge me according to maybe uh, some things I wear and whatever. But other people can see things that they can't see. Only thing I've been talked about intimacy is from a man.
How have you spent most of your adult life?
Pretending something that I'm not. Like, but women get amongst me and they try and come on to me. I tell them, I'm cool. I mean, okay, go ahead and get high, sure, bounce some dope. I'm like, okay, go ahead and get high, but I'm cool, I'm sure. And some of them just come out and just say, he's gay, you don't like no women, you don't like no. I said, you don't know what I like, so I walk away a lot of times. I got to have a back mark because I leave real quick. I leave real quick, and this is some of the longest time I spent in the company of someone, sometimes other than indulging in something. As I'm spending with you, I'll be gone on that bike, and I just ride, man. I ride all the way from 135th per month all the way down to 101st, fucking all the way back. I ride. And they'll tell you, he always has a bike. If you want to know who Tex is, they call me Tex. You want to know who Tex is? The guy on the bike that always sings, I love country and western. Go Country 105.1. That's me, man. That's just me. And people call me weird. But most of the things I've learned, it's been from Anglo-Saxon. I've learned how to, any type of work I know, from work I learned, football coach, everything I learned about being abused, it's been from a black man. Mexican guys, which I got gang rape from a couple of months ago. They find out certain things about me, they take advantage of it in a hell of a way. I got all this shit kicked out. Bottle like that, Coke bottle stuck up my rectum, all the way up my rectum, you know what I'm saying? Bats. I've been hitting my groins. I done had things stuck up my rectum that I didn't know that could stick up there. And be honest with you, some of them feel good. But some of them was very painful. So don't ask me about love, don't ask me about feelings, because I don't know what love is. I really don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
You've never been in love?
Love with what? I don't know what that is. What's love? Somebody tell me what love is. Show me what love is. I don't know about no damn love. Fuck. All I know is that love is what a motherfucker get when he get a nut inside of me. And that's the closest I get to someone. And when it's done, I gotta go. Some don't want to let it go. Handcuffed to a pit bull, beat with a bat.
Calvin, if you had your life to live all over again, what would you have done differently?
Not be born. Not be born. I don't want to be here. Fuck this. It's not to live. If I had to live it, it's my choice, I would not want to live. What is it, Mark? I mean, fuck, the fuck is it? What is living, man? I don't know what living is. Fuck this. Whenever I die, I'm not dying too soon. It's gotta be better than this. Gotta be, man. It gotta be better than this. Heaven, I don't think I can ever go. If there is heaven, I can't go. Ain't nobody gonna let me into nothing that's cool, man. Goddamn, and the only thing, I don't want to go through no more pain. I'm tired of pain. And this is very painful for me right now.
How old are you?
68 years old now.
68.
8 years old. And been gained weight 2 months ago.
You've been on the streets for how long?
As long as I can remember since, fuck, well, you know something, I've been on the streets, I've been basically since 1977. Be honest with you. That's when my mom died. I've been on the streets, the mother I knew. After her, man, people treated me like shit. They act like they cared for me when she was around, because she was a big one. Oh, yeah. They used to call me Tucker. Tucker this, Tucker that, Tucker. And after she passed away, they didn't give a fuck about me, man. All they said is that his mom was a dope head. She was a dope head. Her name was Lucy. And she died in fucking California. I wound up in California. She was a registered nurse. I saw another picture of it. I got older. Beautiful ass woman, man. Nice looking woman. But they said all I knew, I was told about her, heard about her, that she was a dope head. All I perceived from me observing from a picture that she was a registered nurse. How she died, I fucking don't know. Did I shed any tears? No. The dad supposed to be my dad? Fucking no. Only one I shed tears for is the woman that raised me. After that, no more tears. No more fucking tears, man. I don't give a fuck if I didn't see people get shot, people get killed, people get gunned down, brain blown out on beside of me. Okay, the first thing I thought, Mark, what you think the first thing I felt when that person's brains got blown off on beside me? I'm glad it wasn't fucking me. But I don't know when he's going to be. You know, I walk down the streets every day, man, and nowhere to lay my head. I would just like to be in a fucking room with no windows, just like this, boom, like fucking this. Fucking son of a bitch. And nobody, I don't want no bitch, I don't need no bitch. I don't need no fucking, no freak, no none of that.
What is your drug?
I don't know, man. I've done heroin, I've done crack, coke, That shit. They don't do shit, man, but
Are you using anything now? Are you drinking?
I'm drinking. Drunk man's talk is a wise man plot. You want to know what a person really thinks? Get him drunk. But I'm not drunk. I can't afford to be drunk, Mark. I can't. I got to get on that bike, ride the motherfucking streets, and every time I look behind me, every 10 fucking seconds, I look back. He going to his, well, he's paranoid. No, I know what can happen, has happened, will happen. I don't need none motherfucker. I don't need none of them. Don't, man. I don't need none of that. All I want to leave motherfuckers around here is leaving me the fuck alone. Just do that, man. I'm cool with that. Can they just please do fucking that? Leave me alone. Shit. That's how my shit go.
One more question, Kellen. What would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
Don't trust now, son of a bitch. I can't even trust my damn self. Fuck trust. Fuck trust. Trust get you killed, especially in downtown LA. Get your ass fucked off. Think I trust these guys out there? Fuck no. And they know that. Think I like them, think I care for them, think I cool. Fuck no. Come on, man. One thing I'm doing with you is telling you the fucking truth. That's it. And I'm never going to do this again. I never go through this hell in my mind again. It hurts. Like you don't know. You really don't. Hold on. I can suppress this kind of shit. Right here. I'm told not to cry. When I'm getting beaten, don't say a word. How can I not say a word and you beating the fucking shit out of me? Just like I'm doing now. I learned not to say a word. But this is the worst I've gotten beaten since I've told that by myself. Right now.
All right. Calvin, thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
When I was designing the first Soft White Underbelly book, I realized that there were so many great portraits that weren't going to make it into that book. They just wouldn't fit. And once I saw how well that first book sold, I knew I'd have to design a second book. This second book is finally ready to ship. Like the first one, this book has a collection of some of the best portraits from Soft White Underbelly, accompanied by a quote from that person's interview. This book features another group of Rebecca portraits, as well as a collection of color images of the Whitaker family, and plenty of others. You can order yours for $125 or $150 for a signed copy at softwhiteunderbelly.org. Again, like the first book, once this book is sold out, I will not be printing more of them. The portraits are what Soft White Underbelly is all about, and these two books contain the best of all that work. Thank you for watching.